Hey everybody, Ozzy here. Just checking in, hoping everybody's doing good with this pandemic going on and stuff like that. I just want to touch on some quick survival tips because the way things are going, you never know when you're going to need to know. I'm going to go over really quick today, in a few minute video. Fire. You have to be able to make a fire. You got to be able to. The three important things to survive is food, not food. Well, you need food, but water that's safe to drink, shelter to keep you out of the elements, and fire, because fire is a multi-purpose. You can use fire to boil your water and make it biologically safe because the heat will kill all the parasites in the water. It helps you regulate your core temperature. It helps as insect repellent to smoke, and the fire itself keeps big critters away, like say bears and stuff, for the most part. And you cook on it. So anyway, fire. The best, fastest way to have fire. Fatwood. It is the best. I mean, it's full of resin. It's highly flammable. So even if you're catching sticks that are wet on fire, it'll work. I'm going to show you. Fatwood is found in evergreen trees. Mostly pine trees. Like red pine, long pine, white pine. The resin is kind of like blood in a body. The resin in a pine tree. So this is what we're going to do. We'll take this, make a little pile of shavings, about a quarter size or so, a little pile. Put it over there, put our smalls on there, voila, fire. Show you how fast it is. So first, I'm using the back of my knife to get shavings off. I don't want to use ribbons or feathers or anything like that. I want like shavings, like sawdust. So that's why you grind the edge of your knife on here, and go on. You will know right away if you have fatwood because of the smell, the look and the smell. It smells like turpentine, ether, if you will. It's got an amber color to it. It's sticky, and as you start shaving on it, it brings out the smell even more. Fatwood is the absolute best way to make a fire, because it doesn't matter if it's wet or not. Now, obviously, you got to know a thing or two about fire lays. You can't just take a lighter or a match to a log and expect it to burst into a fire. It don't work that way. Common sense. You got to start small, work small. It's like everything else in life. Start small, make it big. So that's what we're doing. Talking over things. Survival is it's a perishable skill. You need to practice. You need to know what you're doing. So if the time does arise where you need to use it, you know what you're doing. You can't just think that you know, or just watch a YouTube video and think you know what you're doing. You have to practice. I'll tell you this much. I mirror the same attributes as Dave Canterbury. Always looking for the next fire, and I'm always looking for surefire. Surefire. But what if this goes dead? You don't have surefire no more. If you're down to the point where you're doing a bow drill, because that's your only option, you didn't plan very well. Or maybe it was an emergency and that's all you have. That's why I always try to be prepared. Always. It's like this. I always make sure that I have a knife and a lighter with me. With that, you can do anything. You can make a fire. You can make a bow drill set. You can make shelter, blah, blah, blah. Catch food, kill food, clean food with a knife. Knife is critical It's kind of like a police officer in his safety vest or his gun. Gotta have it. So always go for the surefire fire. Then you can move down the line. Surefire don't work, you can use your char cloth and different things like that, and cotton balls, blah blah blah. Work your way down. So the bow drill should be the very last thing. It's like a last resort, or the only resort if you have, like, say you got caught with your pants down, so to say, and you have nothing. Well, then that's true survival. But you got to know how to make a fire. It's very, very, very important. So, fire lay. Let's get to it. I'll show you exactly how easy this is, as long as the dog quits running off with my sticks. So, hey Cotton, check it out. Got a new cover. What do you think? Yeah, brother. You know you want. I love the Fords, but hey, I love American butter. All right. No, but this is my. See, about the size of a quarter, little pile. That's what we're going to use. I'm going to set the camera up here and show you how easy this is. Stand by. Moving. Excuse me. Set that up here like that. Alright, sorry for the delay. What I like to do is I like to take a little piece of bark or something, set it on. Level this out here, so we have a spot to put it. Now what I do is I put a backdrop on the back part, so we can lean the smalls against. There you go. Sorry about this. Wasn't very prepared. This is kind of a last minute thing here I wanted to do. So just make it like a little wall, a little backstop, so it gets air. You don't want to lay the smalls right on this, because then it'll smother it. So it's like propped up, so it still gets air, and the flames are tickling the smalls and turning into fire. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. All right, small fire. Small fire. What we do? Like I said, just make a little backdrop right here, like this. Little backdrop. It doesn't have to be perfect. Make a little backdrop, and then you take your sure flame. You don't have to use sparks. Lighter work just fine. Take this, set it on fire, boom, pull this over here like that. Bam! It started. That easy. That easy. Bam! We have fire. Woohoo! How's he out?